Uh, okay, we got just a few topics from my last vlog. They blocked my they blocked my Twitter space, and I ain't do nothing. We have a it's called freedom of speech. All I did was tell y'all facts. So somebody trying to block the truth. Remember, this system was built by the oppressors, the same people enslaved us wrote the laws and rules. I got a freedom of speech. It offends me when I can't speak about my history. We was oppressed, kidnapped, enslaved, systematic racism. They ticketed me. They illegally took my electricity, tried to remove me from my home. I can't speak about it. When I say this, they block me. That's the craziest shit ever. Nobody got arrested. No charges were brought on people who enslaved us, hung us from trees, raped children, sold children, removed our last name, split us up, illegally forced us to work. Nothing happened to these people. Nothing. And they still benefit off the same shit, our pain that we went through. But when I speak about this, I'm not even allowed to speak about my history. That's like when you talk about what happened to you in the past, your family, somebody blocks you from saying that the same people who oppress you. Like, this is all some real fucked up, spoiled, racist, evil type of shit going on. This system, all this shit is evil, you know? And we want what's rightfully ours. We righteous. We don't believe in the way of a racist European man. We don't carry those tactics. There's no we don't trick people, manipulate, rape children, sell children. We're not into homosexuality. We don't program humans to think a certain way. We don't trick people into being gay. That's a white racist European way. All these shit laws, rules, programming, that's they way. That's not our way. Our culture, black, kings, gods, uplifting, righteous, God, telling the truth, honesty. So we need land. Everybody, the land, this land, our blood, sweat, and tears on it. We was hung, raped, all that. I don't gotta explain it. Slavery, blood, sweat, and tears on this land. This land belongs to us. We want land. We don't want to. All that the old racist ways is over. And every day you wasting is a day a homeless kid can get beat up, can bad things can happen, somebody get robbed. Every single day you wasting. We need land now. If y'all don't help, we can get it on our own, do it ourselves. But for the people who pretending to be good or is good or is confused, I don't know. We gotta connect and get things going. My whole shit is land, big trucks, construction trucks, laying pavement down, street lights, building communities. You know, now it was ways to get it. I don't give a fuck how we get the money. Nobody got time to be sitting around homeless, hungry, cold, asking people for things, needing other people when shit is rightfully ours, yo. We don't got time for that. So every day, motherfuckers is wasting is a day somebody can think bad things can happen. Now, Akon, the rap star Akon, he got I think how much they gave him 2 billion or $1 trillion credit line to build a city. Yes, I don't give a fuck who send the bread. Let's connect. Send me the money. We gotta work, and we got a team already. Who righteous? Okay, I learned a lot from Tariq Nasheed. Now, he's up somebody that I got to connect with when it's time to make these moves. Foundation of Black Americans. This is very important. We have a different history than other people, other races, and everybody, even Africans. We all connected. I respect the Africans. We family. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Dr. Umar. I listen to him too. But my connection and what I relate to the most is what it is. Foundational Black Americans. This is what I am. So we have to fix our problem first. We can't worry about other people's problem or what's going on over here, what's going on over there, when we ain't got it together. When you going over there worrying about other people, you know how the saying go. I have to help myself in order to help you. If I can't help myself, I can't help you. So we gotta fix our problems, and you fix home first. So that's everybody else's problem. They got so much confusion going on in they shit and they worry about other people. Fix your shit first. Get together where you at. Y'all get y'all shit together and then we could connect. We all run around confused trying to, we worried about y'all over there. Y'all, everybody's shit is confused. No, nigga, fix home first. Fix your shit. Then we can connect. Work on yourself. And that motto apply to everything. Life, how we gonna build structure, all that. You apply that shit to everything. You work on yourself before you try to come connect with me. You got all these flaws and this and that, and then trying to build some shit with me. You ain't got it together, and that's the disconnect. So it's certain humans that I look at and study and learn game from. Now, nobody is needed. People are necessary. To each his own. You know, these are people you can learn things from. We don't need nobody. Everything I can do on my own. I have people in every city, and it's somebody that can relate to me in every city. So the people there that's gonna do the work is already there. We don't need nobody. It's just people that think alike on this subject that we can connect and do things together with. So hold on, let me make sure I'm live, right? So it's certain humans that I look at as. So yeah, we about land now. I don't care about none of that other shit. Nothing going on with this and that. We need land. Everybody, everything is on land. You can't do nothing without land. What you gonna float in the air? No, nigga, you need land. You know what I'm saying? One of my lies when I hold on because certain humans think when you speak on them or something like you need them. No, we're not saying that. We don't need nobody. If we think alike, it makes sense. We agree on things. You can do what you do in your city. We do what we do in our city. But it's we need humans that think alike to resolve this shit and get this shit flowing. You know. Now the importance of FBA, who we are, and foreigners. You don't relate to our struggle, so you not pushing for the same thing we pushing for. You pushing for your people, which makes sense. That's what you supposed to do. That's your people. We pushing for because we were slaves. We never got land reparations. That's what we need. We pushing for that. Foreigners will come over and push for foreigners, foreign benefits for foreigners, which makes sense because that's your people. That's what you're supposed to do. So we have to get who we are together, and that's why we push this now. All this land in America, it's land everywhere. I don't care where we start. We can start in Texas, we can start in North Carolina, we can start in New York State. It's land everywhere. It's big fields of land that haven't been touched in over 50, 100 years. Just sitting there, trees, grass. And then you got homeless people out here. This land is rightfully ours. The people who colonize us and oppress us, you have the tools. All we need is the trucks and the tools, and we can get our communities going. We really want our own city. Y'all figure it out. Or, or y'all need me on board to help y'all figure it out because it ain't that hard. We need the tools and resources. We don't care about nothing, about no we respect everybody. I respect everybody. Everybody's God's children, but I don't care about LGBTQ. I don't care about what's going on over here. The mortgage rates. When we never got land, homes, nothing. We need land. We are still stuck back in a. Y'all are advanced 400 something years due to slavery and us being held back. We are still in the stage of we need homes and land. Y'all been had homes and land for over 400 years, so it's a difference. Y'all worrying about mortgages going, rates going down, land, I mean, electricity, this and that. No, motherfucker. We need land. We at step one. So all this space out here in America, some of this we gonna start with. We gonna build our own communities. Now, if y'all can give us our own city, we cool with that. I gotta connect with who has the power to bring out the construction trucks and lay the gravel down and put up street lights and make communities. If you have the power to do that, I can connect with you. We can start. Every day you wasting this homeless kids out here, people getting hurt, all this. We have to start. We haven't even hit step one. That's what Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, everybody was fighting for. We still fighting for that. Okay. So now let's connect and let's get this shit going. We don't have time to waste. We don't care about that. Nobody is cool with being modern day slaves. We not fucking out here pushing to make some trillionaire who been oppressing us for fucking generations, never had no history of getting their last name removed from them, oppressed more work being a minor, they slave. No, nigga, we at step one. We need land, right? So all this space out here, all this, and the way that I know this is possible, they buying new shit, they building new shit. It's fucking what's the word? They gentrifying neighborhoods. So all these vacant lots, empty spaces, abandoned buildings that wasn't shit ever since you was a baby walking past it, they could have gave you and helped you with. They are coming to buy it, building businesses and apartments and homes and your community where you never got shit. This is our land, foundational Black Americans. So that's the diff fighting the argument. Foreigners can't say that, so they don't fight for that type of shit. They need benefits and rights and all this other shit for them, which makes sense. We speaking for us, so we have to get our shit straight before we can even speak on anybody or anything. We don't care about none of that. We're not supposed to. We have to focus on our land and homes first. Everything starts with the land. You can't do shit without no land. What we supposed to float in the air, nigga? That don't make no motherfucking sense. Even the birds, squirrels, they all fly land on land, motherfucker. You without no land, it's nothing. So we as human beings, what the fuck? We supposed to float? No. Depend on these other people and ask it somewhere to stay? No, nigga. All this empty space out here. I see it every day. It's a place called Rachel's Place right around the corner on Steering Street. Go on Steering in St. Lawrence. You're gonna see a new community they built. Ever since a child, I walked past this. This was nothing but trees and bushes. They cut the trees down, fix the land, and build a community. They keep pausing my live. They block my Twitter. You know how that just show how weak you motherfuckers is. A nigga is here. I'm speaking the truth, and because I'm not no ignorant fool, they block the truth. Why? So I can keep using people and be weak. I'm a weak ass punk. That's all that say. When you block somebody from speaking facts, this ain't no opinion. I'm not sitting here like, oh, let me maybe this happened all this shit is on. It's on YouTube. You can Google it. It's documents everywhere, not just YouTube, all over the place. And when I speak it, they block it. That makes no sense at all. How is you trying to? It's 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 illegal what you're doing. First of all, it's everywhere. But when I speak it, you block it like it's not on the fucking globally on the internet. That shit makes no sense to me. But none of this shit makes sense. You dealing with people who made invented crime and made laws and rules. That makes no sense. So what they do makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? We need land though. That's the whole point. We're not trying to make sense out of your ignorance, yo. We need land, so somewhere to live. You cannot live. You can't do nothing without land. And all this empty space, instead of giving it to us, they go to other motherfuckers gentrifying your neighborhood, and that shit makes no sense. So all this empty space, that's where we're gonna start. It can be Texas, North Carolina. Y'all figure it out, or bring me in. I'll tell y'all where. Now, this is only for the people that's saying equality and fairness. If you're bullshitting the line, go ahead. We can figure it out and do it ourselves. Just leave us alone. But for some reasons, people say equality, fairness. It's a land opportunity. Okay, if that's true, or y'all still bullshitting, if it's true, then we gonna start wherever we gonna pick the land, shit that ain't been touched in over 100 years, and start there. Bring out the trucks and start with the streets and grab them, clear the dirt. Now Boosie is very important because this is the blueprint. Look what Boosie doing. He brought some land. This is how we do it without them. We don't need them, but they keep claiming this equality, fair, righteousness is really our land. We were slaves. All this it just makes no sense. But once again, you invented crime and made laws and police. That makes no sense. So none of this shit gonna make sense. Trying to kick it with them. But this is how you do it. You buy the land and you build on it, you know. So we can do that. That's all. That's all we own. We not worried about. We not trying to kiss the white man ass. We not trying to be modern day slaves. The motherfuckers I'm building with and people I'm aligning myself with is on this wave. You got to be on some shit. Go look at Bootsy. You can see the way he built the way he got the land and his homes is the goal, and that's everywhere. And you can expand. He can buy the land next to him, and they can go on for miles and miles and miles. So we got to start. We got to focus on that, getting land, coming together, building communities, and us together. we gonna build our communities. They gonna prosper. Unity, but not we can't be with. I align myself with strong-minded humans, no slave mentality Negroes, no people that infiltrate your circle, no weak motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all is invited to come. Shit is rolling, but you will not be in the plan making, in the business. You can be a resident, but as far as business go, no, nothing will never happen. We will never progress around slave mentality Negroes, traders, weak-minded motherfuckers. That's why we haven't. Well, that's why we still at step one right now. So in order for us to progress, we got to learn from the past. Why did all these things fall and fail? We never got what we were supposed to get. So this is how we moving. There's no way to align yourself with a trader or slave mentality human. We cool as all that, but as far as the business go and us building, you can't be a part of that because you weak. If you weak and can be controlled, you know, we 10 steps ahead to avoid problems. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go learn how they build homes and shit. They do things step by step, motherfucker. They do the piping and the plumbing first and all this, lay the foundation of blueprint. If you do something wrong, when you the house is halfway built, you forgot to do the plumbing. Knock everything down. Hella money. All that was a waste of time. So if you don't do shit correct from the jump, you already failed. So we gonna do shit correct from the jump. That's how I move. It's people waiting. That's the whole. This whole shit is about corruption. It ain't about fairness, equality, nigga. So everything is made off of infiltrating, manipulating, lying. We already know that's dead. We are looking for the people that's strong that you can't play with. That's who I align myself with, and we do business. And you don't gotta be affiliated with. You don't gotta like us. You don't gotta agree with shit. We about land and building. Who has the tools and resources to do that is rightfully ours. Let's go. And that goes the same for the slave mentality Negro or the foundational black American who disagrees with things. To each his own. But this is what I'm on. So if you on that, I don't need nobody. I go get the resources and the people that need land and need homes. We're gonna build and work together. And there's hundreds of them in every city. And that's how I'm on it. So you can't come at me with small problems, confusion, this going on, these people, this, that. That's not our concern. We still at step one. We need land. That's it. And all this land you see every day. I can go all over every city. It's fields, nothing, never been touched. And we can start. We gonna start somewhere. All this shit, we gonna start. We can start with that. China just showed you can build a fucking what 30 minutes, some shit like that. Them niggas built I think it's 8 story. It's on my Facebook. And like what was it, a day or two, 2 days to the max. So all this bullshit and playing and wasting time is to keep you tricked in food. To be a modern day done with that, son. To each his own. Everybody don't want. So you always gonna have slaves and workers. I'm just not one of them motherfuckers. I gotta stay over your mind. Some people is dependent. They need. They can't. You it's like a handicap. You can give them the tools, resources, and still is gonna take the be the modern day slave. You conditioned that way. It's hard to break that. So we're not trying to break what you to each his own. I'm just telling you what I'm on. That's what it is. You dig? So I'm on that. Politicians, all that, y'all need to come up with a plan. Uh, this is to like Tariq Nasheed and them. I can only give you advice. I'm not telling you nothing. Y'all should come up with a plan to We're gonna go city to city. Everybody need. We never had reparations, land, nothing. And we need homes. Everybody in America, city to city. Fundraisers, everything. The whole focus is on land, building our community. That's how we start. Where you can do so much. Texas got big old fields of land. North Carolina, big old fields of land. I haven't been doing my research, but I'm pretty sure people like Tariq Nasheed know where the most in the cities where the land is haven't been touched for generations. He's very intelligent in them areas. So I learned a lot from Tariq Nasheed. He changed my whole thought process. Watching Hidden Colors and all the people that spoke on that with him, I learned a lot. So he's a very intelligent human. So that's somebody that's you have to connect with. Well, you don't have to, but it will help a lot when we building and getting a step to. My life keep going out. I got to keep restarting it. It's sad you dealing with weak humans when you can't even speak your truth without somebody trying to block your message. So these losers, I'm always a step ahead of them. I got three shits going at once. So if they think I'm just recording on my Facebook, they block it. I got other shit going that's just recording the whole time. Lame motherfuckers. When I start, I'm already ready for the hate. And the insecure. These are insecure humans. I know how you gonna move and react to things. Sad out of weakness. You need strength. That's all. You get strength. Strong-minded humans ain't worried about nothing. Confidence. Knowing things gonna be good. Faith. The Lord. Nature is. It's the way of the world. Is just good. But insecurity is weak shit. Land though. That's how. That's where we starting. And that ain't nothing. What is a field that ain't been touched and ain't gonna be touched? Most of this land that's bushes, trees, vacant lots. There ain't gonna be nothing but Starbucks and fucking little ass um, businesses in the future. It's like, okay, what we gonna put here? A coffee shop, this, that, that. Shit that ain't been touched. It's simple. You connect with the right people, we get the building. Politicians, we don't care about none of that. Here we go again, blocking my. I gotta restart my Facebook. I ain't mad shit, yo. Man, it's sad. It's sad being around weak ass losers and people that think like that. You a god and a king, and you around colonized, enslaved by weak motherfuckers. So they push this weak shit all day. When you nothing like that, you know how sad that is. I'm sitting here trying to tell y'all my truth and history and how we fix shit, and you got a weak motherfucker blocking your shit. And then you got slave mentality niggas and bitches that pick up the traits of these weak. You dealing with weak sucker trading, no morals, motherfucker. It's just terrible. You a god and a king. We Egypt pyramids, like gold. Everything's gold. Man, you around peasants stealing and small-minded motherfuckers colonized and whitewashed everything, lied to humans, and you got your mind right. It's like, yo, I'm not programmed. I'm not a weak sellout, a punk. Yes, I stand up for shit. We are humans, just like the racist white man. He's a human. We all was babies once. You gotta know this and remember this. Everybody comes out a baby. Nobody's racist. That shit is taught. That's still the same baby that came out somewhere he was taught this bullshit. He's acting out some bullshit. We all come in the world pure, holy from God. No baby comes out screw facing, mad as fuck. Like they cry, man. Some people upset, mad, need some milk, some nutrients and shit. That ain't mad or you're not an angry motherfucker. When you grow up, you as happy a kid. Whatever you taught makes you upset and mad, and what you around, that shit is taught to you. So every human is that baby. You gotta know that. So we all human. Okay, land, motherfucker. You need land, right? Your family grew up on land. Y'all had a good life. You know how important land is. You don't want anybody to take your land. What would you do without it? Empty, vacant lots. It's necessary. We need it. And you know what I'm saying? It's rightfully ours. So that's the focus point. All these you gotta do fundraisers. Everybody focus on that. Nobody wants to be a modern day slave. All our all our time was spent on other people. Okay, well, they want they want laws and rules, and I mean they want bills passed to help them with their business. So for this, cool. From a slave that never got reparations or homes, we don't give a fuck about taxes, nigga, or mortgage rates going down. We never got a land. We never got reparations. That's y'all shit. So we not participating in keep being modern day slaves, and you know that shit makes no. That's our whole focus point. When politicians talk to us, we need land, motherfucker. It ain't got nothing to do with land. We don't give a fuck. That shit don't make no sense, nigga. Don't even come. We ain't got nowhere to live. Nothing that's ours. That's the first thing first. Nothing else matters. Why the fuck do we care about somebody else electricity bill? Somebody else tax shit. We don't even got nowhere to live. And they trick you and okay, well we do need to lower this. And nothing matters. We need somewhere to live. We're gonna start with land. Come up with a plan. That's how I'm on it. I can't align with nobody else that ain't got their mind right and ain't on that shit. You can go fight for somebody else electricity to get lower. Somebody else to get tax cuts for their business that you gotta come be a slave to. Makes no motherfucking sense. I need my own business. Not like they got it. Same shit, no difference, huh? Y'all niggas programmed and conditioned to be think you less than somebody when you science shows that you better than humans. I ain't talking ignorant. The science show that we got the dominant gene, and you programmed and conditioned to think you less than a human. Damn, that shit is sad. Sorrow solo, man. But yeah, I'm on about land and building. I'll vlog with y'all later, man.